if there were a draft right now, are we 100% sure that every GM goes Connor McDavid over Cale Makar? I know that's maybe a little loco. You're going to see in the next decade, teams are going to obsess over this, and it's not enough to have one of those guys. You want to have one per pair. I really do think that the best teams that you're going to see winning cups in the next decade are going to have like 3 or 4 great skating defensemen.
I would take Makar over McDavid. And part of it is, I'd rather have the dominant force for 30 minutes a game than 20 minutes a game. It feels easier to shut down a team's top line than it does to stop what Cale Makar does.
McDavid is far and away the best player in sports in any of the 4 major sports, and he can carry a team by himself.
That's a fun list all of a sudden you bring up. The best, he's the most dominant player in team sports.
I think we're also
North America.
He carried a team. Like I said, look at any of these playoff teams. If you took Cale Makar off the Avalanche, they're still probably in the cup. I think that the Oilers would be so far out of a playoff position. I just worried that you're going to see him become more of like a Mike Green type, where he all of a sudden he's taking chances and he's bringing the puck in deep and he's not really being responsible. And I think there's a lot of examples of really good defensemen in this league now that are responsible ways. I'm not saying that he's not, but I'm saying it could go that way.
By his style of play, and I mentioned the guys that came before him, and Fox deserves a shout out too, but that style of play, to my point about like impacting the sport and the way it goes across the league, every team now is incented like you ain't gonna score enough to hang with a team if your defenseman can't jump in effectively in the offensive zone and make plays.
I think it's very easy to play defense on a team that can score 7 goals a night with these all-star lineups. Their top 9 is loaded. He's playing on a very talented team. If you put him on maybe a more, you put him on the Red Wings or something, he may not be doing what he's doing right now. And whereas I think McDavid, no matter where McDavid is, McDavid will make that team better by himself.
Connor McDavid's the best forward, but that's more replaceable than what Cale Makar is doing.